Hello everybody, I've gone through this so many times because I've been bug fixing, but 2 new dimensions have been added to the game. In case you can believe it, where? Well, we've got 2 dimensions and more admin commands. I forgot to put teleport into the new one. How did I? Forgot to put teleport into the new one, but there are 2 new dimensions. One adds a lot of lore to the game, one adds barely any lore into the game. But, both will hopefully come into play in the lore at some point. I know one already is in the lore. But the first new dimension is more of a mini dimension. So, we've got a few issues here that I'm going to go fix. See you there. And a little bit of bug fixing later. And we have an actual mirror dimension. So here in the mirror dimension, you're obviously a little bit slower, but more importantly, you definitely have some different looks to everything. It's definitely not the same skybox, not the same theming, and, you know, it's still got the parkour and everything, but it's not even to a burger. It's the mirror dimension. Everything's different here. It's ever so slightly off. So rather than parkouring to the burger, you're going to the French fries. Why does that slow you so much? Don't step on the Cursed Temple. I forgot I added that. I'm just gonna respawn. Anyways, so here in the mirror dimension, not only are you not on like regular islands, but it's more tropical looking islands, which is very cool. You know, the rocks, they actually have like a more normal looking texture and everything. They actually look like rocks rather than, you know, cubic rocks, blocks of rocks. You know, you've got more realistic shrubbery. Like it's very different than To the Berber, but at the same time, it's very similar. And that's kind of the point of the mirror dimension, to remind you of the game while also reminding you of not the game. It's to confuse you. It's a fake but a real dimension all at once. And that's what leads you over to here to grab the French fries. The hair is supposed to be connected here. Anyways, yep, this is the whole this is the whole mirror dimension. Different but the same. But that's not what we're here for, is it? We're here for something cooler. We're here for more in-depth lore, aren't we? What has more in-depth lore? Well, let's see. We did leave off part of the game last time at defeating Tristan. So obviously, the next part in the lore would be to go down to the bunker and find the next area. Hidden in this box, if you have defeated Tristan, you may actually enter. You're supposed to be able to enter the code and stuff for a little bit. It appears that it's an internal error with Roblox's servers, because that's all that shows up in the output and stuff. So I did move something aside, but usually if you had beaten Tristan, you could open this up, which reveals a sword, and you know you don't think much of it. You know, it's just a sword. But it brings you to the newest, most important dimension. You load in from this portal. That's weird. Why does it look all corrupted and stuff? Almost like the void got here. I tried to fight back against the void. I've done as much as I can. I know I may be strong, but this, even for God, it can be too much. But we need something strong enough to channel our power to defeat this evil presence. They need to be strong. They need to prove themselves. So what do you say, player? Are you ready? Come face me. Schmeck 4 finally has a boss fight. As you can see, things are heating up in this universe. And Schmeck 4 is finally realizing that maybe, just maybe, they do need to deal with this evil deity. But they need something strong enough. Something to prove themselves. And that's where we come in. We will defeat Schmeck and prove to him that we are worthy for this task. Don't you fly up there, boy. This is like the most full-fledged boss fight I have yet. He's got 4 attacks per phase, 2 phases, voice lines, animations. As you can see, he's kind of moving up and down. If I stand still, it's pretty obvious. Except for I shouldn't stand still because his attacks are much harder to use a harder boss. Sometimes they'll just fly, which is why I gave him quick. The swords are almost like impossible to dodge. He's like a really hard boss compared to those. And he goes so hard too. He's such an aura farmer. Gosh, I love this guy. But we're not even at phase 2. Phase 2, it gets even harder to do. You could just escape by going across the map. Okay, that's a good thing. Oh dear. Swords definitely have the upper hand, but it's very hard to actually get to use your sword. Which is what makes it so like balanced, I would say. He's about to enter phase 2, which is going to deal a lot of damage to me. And it's like he has moves now. RB. Dear Lord. And he's dispersed with the minions, making it harder to deal with. Will you stop it with the eye attack? Holy, holy, holy guacamole. Holy, oh my god. Oh my god, the damage. Oh, I might actually die to my own boss fight. I feel like that's kind of sad. This honestly dying to your own boss fight. Like what? That's why I gave you so many health pots. That's why I gave so many. It's me getting back to the boss and getting it back to half health. You know, Alright guys, I'm getting back. Oh god. I didn't realize I left that attack doing so much damage. I didn't know it dealt so much damage. Usually he's not even able to get me with this attack. Usually. Oh god. That's his like lifting attack. But we almost got him. Which means we get the badge. Which will unlock the next part of the story. Yeah, I'm still working on it, okay? Jeez, those swords do damage. Take a moment to heal. Can't let him summon minions though, because those, he summons so many. Ah, your minions ran right past me. Oh god. And he summoned losers. I hate losers. get the potion sometimes glitches back in. You can't ask me why I do that. 3 left. Well, that's sick. Anyways, that's the end for the 7-part week. The week of lore. Yep, that's showed you the new thing. Oh yeah. Well, hope you enjoyed. Bye.